Oh, hi guys. Oh Lord. Yeah, my eyelash like you probably know something started. Hi. Hi Tanisha. Woo. Hi guys. The quality is not the best, and probably it is for the best because I'm so nervous. I hope you can hear me. Everybody hearing me? Hi Tanisha, you're definitely think quick and fast. Hey sis, hey cuz. I'm nervous. Oh, everybody, all those who I prepped about the life. Remember, I'm telling you to get a cocktail and you need to get tips with me, please. Thank you, Tanisha. Ah, shit. Hi, guys. Well, welcome to my first live. My life is cool. I'm never have one before. Oh, my boring sister. Drinking water. All right, guys. Hi again. Welcome to my live. As you see by the topic, what we'll be talking about tonight. I'm hoping that oh, and please remember to like up the live, please, and thank you. Um, but the topic is a kind of heavy one for me, so that's why I'm drinking to kind of soothe things down for me. But it's very important, and it could be an emotional one. I don't want that to be it though for my first live. But yeah, so we'll be talking basically, and I'd really love if you guys can, give me my experience growing up as a child in that type of situation, as a child growing up in an abusive home. And in my case, it wasn't neither me nor my sister that was getting abused. But we grew up and we saw it, like, or in our case, it is our mother that was being abused by our dad, and that has affected us a lot. But probably no one jump in it so quick because that get me extremely nervous. So I want us take my time and jump on it. Thank you, Tiffy. um. So yeah, well, first of all, before I even tell like my experience and stuff like that, um, we as adults, we need to be very, very conscious of things that we say and things that we do around our kids, because what we are not aware of is that even though the kids don't say anything, or they're probably not seeming like if they're being affected mentally, if that is stuck in their head, so we have to be so much aware of just how we live our life, the situations that we put ourselves into. As parents, we have to take in consideration at all times whenever we're going into okay for my child. Will my child be happy in this situation and stuff like that? We have to be mindful of stuff like that. We cannot be all selfish and jumping into relationships. But also, what can we do when this is the person, his mama and daddy, that is causing this negativity in the home. It's not like say me did have my picking them and me care my kids them go move with Tom and Tom abuse me or abuse the kids. What about when is the mother and the father, and we should both have our children's best interests at heart, and because of our selfishness we just do what we do, and daddy a beat up mommy just because, and we forget that the kids are right there, they're watching. And what impression are we giving our kids? What are they thinking? Like, sometimes these things can have some different outcome, because as a boy growing up in our home, probably the boy probably feel like, well, when me grow up, I guess I saw me must beat my woman to all the time because I saw me see my daddy do it. Or the boy can grow up and see it and he's like, I really never appreciated the fact that my daddy was abusing my mom. And when I grow up, I don't think I want to inflict this type of pain or hurt on the woman that I love, or the woman that I'm with, or have my kids with, and stuff like that. So these situations can have all type of different results. It depends on the child, I guess. All right, so um, and thank you everyone for joining in. Those who have joined in already, thank you. Hi, cuz Elvis. Hi. Um, um. So for me and my little sister, she was supposed to be sitting right here beside of me, but she opted to leave me. Yes, she abandoned me. So for us, we grew up with our mother and father, and we were, for the most part, we tried to be happy children. I guess that was the persona that I'm gonna say, and I think probably I could speak for Raquel when I say um we tried to give that impression that we are okay and we were okay all the time. You understand? Um, but I remember growing up, and our daddy used to drink a lot. So I think that, on top of being, promiscuous, sometimes when they're out there doing them thing, they tend to, because them think whoever is outside, I think they think that is better, or probably they regret what they have inside now, just because they think that what is outside is best for them, right? So he used to, cheat on my mother. My mommy is like, my mother is the best. Like, mother's account, no, and probably should be attributed to my mother, because I remember we used to go to school. She used to drop us off to school. Oh, I said drop off. I don't mean say we drove to school and things. She have a car, nothing. No, she do her little domestic work. Normally, she walk with us to school, or when it was opposite directions, and we would walk to school because we would live pretty close to school. And so we'd walk to school and stuff, and then we'd meet up back with our mom and thing and go back home. And so for us, it was a puzzle to me when I see this woman coming, cook, clean, take care of the children, and with a little bit that he provided, she make the home okay, and we were fed, and we did clean, and we smell good, and whatever. Like, come smell good now. Hope you can smell me. But she did the best that she could, right? And I it just baffled my mind. Why is this man keep on beating this woman everything? And I say, even as a child, I won't lie to you, I was wondering like, what is it? Me know she not do nothing and grown up now. I'm thinking that I wonder if he was thinking that this woman have a man. And I think to myself, say, Ushwa, she would have a man when me and my sister was, she used to call us our handbag and touch purse. She got down a market at the trawway. We go church at the trawway. School and work at the trawway, like everything. She don't miss a PTA meeting, nothing at all. Our mother was always there. And he used to abuse her. I remember one time we went to school and I come home from school and I saw my mother and I could not recognize my mother. My mother's face was almost doubled. I mean, I think about it now, I may remember. Her face was like almost doubled. They had a fight and he really, really went ham in her face, right? And I was, both me and my sister, we were always just so scared. We were just always so scared all the time. Like I could remember going to school and in class and the teacher up there talking or your friends talking to you and you're not hear one thing because my mind is at home. I'm there wondering like, is she okay right now? I hope you not, do her anything or get upset at her but for some reason or another and decide to just, beat her up or something like that. And it affected me in school. I couldn't focus because I was always so worried. And because of that, I think I kind of grew up kind of timid, shy, and kind of withdrawn. And a lot of people who knew me back then, and think would probably say, "But you was a shy, whatever." But just knowing that when you're talking to somebody, just to talk to somebody, even somebody that you know, like your entire being is shaking because that is the type of fear that we used to feel. We used to live in a tenement yard. I think I've said that already in one of my videos. And so, like, everybody knew the situation and things like that. And everybody knew that my daddy was very aggressive and things like that. So, if we were outside playing and anybody see my daddy coming from up the road, them run come and say, "No father, come, no father, come." And of course, if we never did it, we run down a bathroom or you run go grab up one book like it was reading from long time. Yeah, the man created that type of fear in us, you know? And I don't know, Raquel probably could confirm this that for us, the best time with our daddy was when he did drunk. When he did drunk, he was the sweetest thing we thought. And like in drunk tonight, and in the end, I call out the bartender name and we laugh and go on or whatever, and in come and talk all type of crap. And the next day, in recovery, you know, in good. I remember I used to wear him here kind of was a mini afro in the 90s. So like on Saturdays and Sunday evenings when him in good mood, we used to like put bubbles in him ear and clip and all them something. That was the closest times we felt with him after him drunk and him calmed down and everything good. But rewind now to present, growing up in that atmosphere, what it did, I think it caused me, I can't speak for Raquel, but it caused me to have some type of, I won't use the word resentment because, as I said, my mother did what she did because she thought it was the best thing and she was looking on. I think she was being selfless, but I even one time I remember we had moved out and we moved out and everything and my sister we were so happy. I remember as a child, I probably was 12 years old and thing and we said to go move out now like a one bedroom up a Stony Hill. One little one bedroom board house to move out in a and something and believe me, we were so happy. We were just so happy. 12-year old and you cook Sunday dinner for her. What? That's why one girl love cook for now. We cook Sunday dinner. I just want she to know say, Mom, we are good together, just the three of us. We don't need nobody else. Right? But she, in her mind, she was thinking that she needed her daughters to go around their dad because that is the best thing for us. Because she had a previous, I'm sorry, a previous experience where um, things didn't work out so well with a step parent, and she didn't want that for me and my sister. She didn't want history to repeat itself, basically. So for her, she was being selfless in terms of that because the father never ever raped me or anything like that. So I guess that was what she was thinking, and she rather stayed in the situation and be abused just to make sure that that never happened to us. So I do understand, and believe me, I mean, I love nothing on this earth, nobody on this earth like my mother because I know the sacrifices that she has um the sacrifices that she has made to make our life better. And for me personally, it is just a dream of mine to just make our life better than what it is and make she experience some awesomeness because I think that in the midst of her doing everything to make us good, she neglected herself, you know. A hot girl not old man, but she hot same, you know. She, you know, the girl can fix up herself, not put on her makeup and all everything, you're still and something. But I just think that she has been treated unfairly. I mean, it's the worst thing when I think you give your love to the wrong person. You know, when you give love to somebody that don't reciprocate it, them no show the type of love and affection that you have shown to them. Unfortunately for my mother, she loved him so much she married him. She and the guy is still there. And still there. So we just have to work with and accept that this is my father. Um, Hi Ramik. Um, but I I just wish things was different. I wish she had taken a chance at making herself happier. Um, because I do believe that sometimes when you have kids, you know, we think about the kids, but you have to think about yourself as well because when you're not happy, then you can't make happiness for your kids, you know, and you have to look out for yourself, sorry, in order to make sure that you can make the best for your kids. Guys, I'm talking so much. Anybody have anything, any experiences? Um, but my sister and I, we endure a lot, and it I can say probably it has made me the type of person I am today in terms of how I view relationships and how I feel. And I think probably, and in my relationships, sometimes people might consider me aggressive because I will I will stand for foolishness just long enough, but I don't make people take me for fool for too long. And that is because I just noticed that my mother does endure too much and she does allow too much to happen without, like taking a stance. Sometimes when I was younger, I used to say she weak. I used to say she was weak because I'm like, why you do this? Like, you can do better. As a child, and I keep buffling over this because I'm trying not not to say this, but as a child, honestly, I used to pray that I was not a Bennett. I used to pray that I was a jacket. I swear to you, I felt like it would be better if one day, sometimes I used to dream about it, like coming from school and this man stand up at my gate and say, you're actually my daughter, so you need to come with me like anybody, like, sir, Mr. Chin, Mr. Black, Mr. Brown, you who, it didn't matter to me. I was just hoping, I just wanted to be disconnected from, in my view, this hate, you know? So me did want to be a jacket. Me did want my mother be the girl there and be a jacket. I would have be a good jacket. I won't lie. I would sit in a little corner and don't talk. That was just how I felt. And also I remember me and my sister when things got really, really bad, like we see some things happening and we just thinking it was just so unnecessary. The man treating my mother bad, she at work and the little bit where she at try work, how Jamaican mothers are, them throw a partner out of little domestic work money, plus they have to buy a book and whatever, enough time we lived in the same house with our dad, and it was like, I was very observant, and it was for me, my mother was mother and father, you know. And I remember when the amount of fear that we felt from being in that house and being there. I remember one time me and my sister sit down. Oh Lord. I remember we sat down and we were thinking that the best thing for us to do, we were kids, the best thing for us to do was to kill him. And we sat there and we tried to figure out what was the best way. We think about even rat pies. That was the level of desperation that we were under. But at the time we grew up in church, our mother made sure that we went to church every single Sunday. So we did kind of have God on our side, and because of that, it helped us to pray more whenever it was prayer and fasting needed upon our teeth. As a matter of fact, to get away from home, thank God for church. We were at church 7 days a week, no lie. So we have choir practice. And me can sing. We even lead sing one Sunday at church. We don't know what them do that is. We have choir practice. We have drama rehearsal. We had we had H&C ministry, which was a charity ministry. We went out to Golden Age homes and children homes and stuff like that. I know did little things for the less fortunate and stuff like that. And we were a part of every single ministry in the church. Best believe we were a part of every ministry. We tried to dive in on everything. That way we won't have to be home. And it was just the best thing them time. Them by them time we were teenagers and stuff like that. So we just get active in church. I would pray one holy. Every single altar call, we used to be an altar call. And you'd have see me in a church as a little girl. I'm down on my knee and I bawl. And every Sunday, I the same tears. And the same thing me I pray for with us one deliverance. And I beg God, please God, help me to focus in a school because my mind just always not second. I've never been just not focused because my mind is just always. And but we're adults now, thank God. Um, but the effect it had on us, as something where I wouldn't want it for my kids, and I wouldn't want it for another child. And I'm thinking, even when we were thinking that thing to do, I'm thinking, like, what if we didn't have God on our side? What if we didn't have church? And what if we didn't have conscience? Like, what would we have done? Would we really have gone through with that? But I thank God we didn't. I thank God we didn't. Um, but guys, it makes sense to stay in relationships that will cause some serious, serious pain to your kids. You are going through pain and your kids are going through pain, and it's not worth it and it's not fair. It is not fair. So I always tell you guys, whenever I do my videos, I always say love yourself, and I always say love each other. But it's very important to love yourself. And if you once you love yourself, you will know what your worth is. But even as an adult now, I can say that sometimes, you think you're the most confident, but then you meet up on that one. Tanisha, we can say drunk pro, or Venice, we can say drunk pro, John pro in your life, and that causes you to become a, a yamed. And the term for, or the meaning of a yamed, I'm told, is a woman will do everything for the man and the man not do nothing for them. Yeah, cook, wash, and clean, and I do all type of something. Hi, Betty, and something. And the man does not treat you good, but yet still you that I do everything for him. I be wifey, and him now wife you. So sometimes, sometimes we find ourselves, you're the most confident and you know yourself, you're sure of yourself, and you just find yourself in some situation where you just love the person, just have a hold on you. And yes, but I will encourage anyone who is currently going through situations like this, where you find yourself being a yammer for a dog shit or John Pro, take your time and run. And not only that, say it to somebody, make somebody know, say your situation not pleasant, because even with us as kids, we used to, I mean, we grew up in a tenement yard, so everybody knows, say, if we get beaten yesterday, everybody knows, say, Roxanne and Raquel get beaten. You understand? Because tenement yard, everybody owes the right, the stuff, so everybody here. But you come out and look like, not never gone for good, like, what you are look on, you know? But it is best if we say to somebody, make somebody know, say, things not right and things not because you love the person or whatever. Sometimes we are hope say them are gonna change, and not everybody change. Sometimes we are gonna hope say things are gonna flip around, and you know, and it does, but it's best if you tell somebody. And when you have kids, it is even more selfish, as I said before, to stay into it because you say you love. At the end of the day, the person will change if you decide, you know what, I'm leaving. And if the person is serious about you and they really do love you, they will show. And you get the kicking in butt when you realize him about to lose him queen, and then him turn into a which one a nice bird them out there. Somebody tell me one nice bird. You understand? A pigeon, you know? But even today things still rest on my mind. Like I remember I did some counseling one time at church and thing, and they were telling me to close the chapter. I think I forgive because I talk to my father. I do what I can say or whatever. Because for me, I still my father, and as I say, my mother married a guy, so he's my dad. And it turns out I'm not a jacket, a raven. Yes, a raven came on. I'm not a jacket, so I just have to love the man. You understand? So, but guys, he rough bad. I'm feel like when they hear a chat, holy it. Let me see if I can say nothing. Nobody have nothing to say. Till days of running. Oh, yeah, Raquel was around from daddy, from beating. I know, funny enough, daddy never used to beat us that often, and just one and two times still. But I know us get beaten, as I said in our story time that I did once on my channel. It wasn't us that got beaten, it was just me because Raquel always run. So a track star still. Me run like duck and me no like embarrassment. So I rather take my own and go cool it under the bed. Tanisha did say, I love you guys always. progressing. And I know Raquel more, and she always push through. That's true. Far as I see, you guys are doing great in life. Oh, thank you. You want to try. But my little sister, trust me, man. Raquel, she's the boss. Girl, I like spend money, though, you know. Work her money, she love save it. Yeah, Kim, me stand up and take my beating, man. Me not like the embarrassment. I roll up on them and a ball. Me just feel like it better you just take a beating and go cool off. I mean, it must cool. But my thing is, when time we used to get beaten, it used to be me, Raquel, and my mother. Because my mother, she never like, because my father, as I said, he never beat us that often. But when he does, and he take the belt, he must have the belt a go while so. So my mother not believe in her, making her daughter them get licking at them face and we beat up our bottom place, sir. But since you won't do that, since you're in a rage at this moment, I will take some licks for them. So my mother normally day and night too. And I text her, like, no, you can't lick them, so whatever. Tell her that woman then, she has something else. So, but yeah, some music just take my lick and go on. And make sure you cover your face and make sure not catch in your face and all them something. So by later they always get little whale them and so by later them gone. And I like him not beat with stick and so. Raquel always run gone. Raquel you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh come oh Teresa too bad chat so much, don't you? No I get insecure. Oh god, but guys, although things was that rough, me not lie, we push through, man. We push through. I mean, we're still not the worst of the worst, even based on everything that we have been through. So, yeah, it's true when you're talking about it is good and it is kind of like therapy. And for me, I wish that and I'm hoping that one day it can be something that I completely, never ever like forget about it because I mean it did happen. Is a girl where I can forgive, but me not forget certain things. So I know probably that is just something we need to work on because probably if I forget about it, then me can like fully heal. So what that does when I cannot forget, I mean I can forgive temporarily, I will say. What that does now, although forgive it now, you just do one something. Make him just do one something, all right. Then all our rage will come back in here like Jesus. You see, it really not change, This John Crow. Yes, Raquel, we know beating was not for you, Raquel. We know that. And you pride yourself in that, knowing say you allowed your sister after I thought we were a team. I thought we were a team, but no, you run away and take a beating. Guys, let me tell you, if we go get beaten, usually me go first. Because me just want, as I said, me just want to get it over with and done. Right? Raquel, I don't know why she never going to acting. Because Raquel put on a whole production. And it always end up that after she done perform, she get a standing ovation and the belt put on. Me remember more than one time me get my beaten under the bed of ball and the way the girl are going, me I laugh. Me I laugh based on what the girl are going with. It that serious. Oh, the girl, she can perform. She good. She good. Yeah, Venice, I guess I will try to move past it. I will try to move past it. I hope to move past it one day. But as I say, those little things will trigger it off again. And but honestly, that rage that I used to feel, I guess because at that time we were vulnerable because we couldn't help it, we couldn't do nothing, we couldn't say, all right then mom, let's take you out of this situation. We couldn't do anything. So we were helpless. So because of that, I think we had a next level type of desperation to us just because there was nothing that we could do to help the situation. So I think that is where that came from. But aside from that, I'm not 100. Just that, just know why I got emotional was, when you talk about some stuff that was so heartbreaking to you to talk about it, and or for me personally, when I talk about it, it's like I'm standing right there in the moment, and it just bring up that kind of emotion. But yeah, people say hear about team. Then this really, of course, when I'm a sister, I expect us to be a team. Yes, because a muscle memory, anything that resembles that, what he did to y'all will bring you back to that moment. That is so true. Yes. Yes, Benny. You said perfect. Anything again. Forgive him. He has scared me for life. He has scarred me for life. I've been to counseling and never. So Raquel said she went to counseling. It made me depressed. Yeah, Raquel had to do counseling and she was diagnosed, I guess, with depression and thing, and that's what our experience has done to her. For me, I think I'm better at masking things, and I can laugh through. I can put things in the back and put a smile at the forefront, and kind of don't let that be the situation right now to affect me. I can do that. But that help Marga me down still because, you know, it, what you call it? Like it is there, but I'm not thinking about it right now, but it is still there in my subconscious. So I still have that little stress, in the back of my head right there. So yeah. So but we're grown. Miracle. So thank God for that. We don't have to live with that every day anymore. So, this awkward silence though. Artists, I do understand, but I guess it's something that I needed to talk about. So it's cool. If you well give me something else sharp if you talk about now, let's move on from that. But you tell her for drink something, I never tell her for drink something. Somebody give Raquel something for drink, please. Something strong. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Hi, Bijan. May I look at the wine, please? Ask my bartender for someone. Mm. Hey guys, so let's put on that for later. So you guys, so these things we have to think about, we have to be mindful about, when we have kids. But oh, actually, Venice is saying, talk about how you felt when you got your independence. Well, honestly, I couldn't wait for that, girl. And guess what? No, because of my desperation for independence, I moved out of my house when I was 19 years old and moved in with my boyfriend at the time. So because me did just need to leave the space there, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. So I got some big woman. But that was just honestly out of desperation. Desperation, one, and two, as me tell you, the man did very strict and the man did very rough and things, so we could have gone nowhere with it sheltered bad. We did some really cool, where did pedigree dog? Cause mongrel dog at least them get for Rome and them something there. Talk truth. Mongrel dog get for God them neighbor here. Something you see a mongrel dog and them they way up the road. Where are the down here, sir? Where the upper son and down to see you live? We were never mongrel dogs. We had a good pedigree. Good lap dog. Yeah, we're the one that was stay inside and you give treats. And you have the little bed something. Yeah, we're the dog there. Yeah, we are good house dog. We could have gone nowhere. So as we said, we used to go to church 7 days a week. That was our saving grace. We could have see road. So when we reached the correct age, what? And guess what now? I was 19-year-old and guess how me move out? One night, man. Them day I watched the news and me don't tell the boyfriend say and him be glad. Tell him say, alright then, we're gonna do this, Them drive come on my gate and wait for me and me there all time when them there I watch news, me I pack up my little bag. And I pack up my little bag. I'm just take my little time and no squeegee out. Yeah. And like my mother, that woman that she love me differently, Like my mother, she smell the rat. And when me I take with myself, I go to the gate and my mother that behind me, I say, Roxanne, and guys, Lord, this is about to get sad again. I feel like me not break her heart to leave. Me not lie, but me I say, I have to go. I need to be a mongrel dog. Listen, guys, me did have to go be a mongrel because we grew up in a church and we don't get to go nowhere. And because of that, me did afraid say me gonna be a man clown. And for the first part, I was a man clown until I wise up. I'm wise up quick too. But me did just afraid to be a man clown, me not lie. So me did have to try push out and go be a mongrel. So when she did it and she say, we are going to I say, Mom, for my mother, mama. Me was 38, and what could I cause this? But I tell her a thing and jump in the car and drive and we drove away and I tell you, I look back and I see her stand up and I walk and follow the car and thing and me not like the night them couldn't sleep, my ball all night and I know some break her heart but it has to be a mongrel dog. And look for me now a perfect mongrel. A COVID turn me back now in a lockdown. Stay home and think. Mm. But yeah, Kim carrying a bag kind of dog. Yeah, some need stay. But me glad I don't move home. Could I get say be my own person. And in my relationships, I decided that all of what I've been through, all of what I saw happening while growing up, I was not going to stand for it. Nobody not gonna treat me them type of way there. And as me say, me is the type of person where but not too far. I will never ever become a full man. Never. Not a full. I've probably been considered a half a yamed, but not a full fledged yamed. Not this mongrel. Mm-mm. But independence has been good. Independence have been good. Just glad to be out. I know sometimes your situation cause you to be an idiot, but you just have to rope in yourself certain way and know say, no, girl, remember the plan. No. And then we know say, all right, we have to, withdraw. So it goes. I hope when you're out there drinking, we need to ask them to make sure so not drink something. Kim, that is a good question. It would do a lot if you said sorry. It would do a lot if he treated like giving my mom the 150% of love and respect that I know she deserves. Even to today, nothing. I don't know if probably my expectation is too high, and probably that's one of the things. Some people probably say my reality, my expectation of what a relationship should be, and I don't think it is too high. I just feel like if you're in a relationship and somebody and you love somebody, right? Then you're supposed to not make every little thing bother you. You're supposed to forgive easily. You're supposed to be mindful of the things that you do, things that you know will hurt the person. You try your best not to let that happen. I mean, we are not perfect. And it would be very weird to be in a relationship and everything is around so smooth. People have a slip up. But yeah, people supposed to you're supposed to be so in tune with the person that you are with that you know that as you slip up you catch yourself and you try and fix it. And I don't think that is hard to expect out a relationship. I feel like if me treat you good, me expect you supposed to treat me good too. So if me I treat you good and you are treat me good and we are treat each other good, then what could I go wrong? But we just a build life and I make money and I do good. That is how me want. That's how me feel. So yeah, it would be good if he said so. No king, but at least we would know, say he acknowledged his wrongs. It would feel like it would help somehow, Rocco. I think it would help somehow for you to feel, say, all right then, you know, at least because I mean that would be the first sign of acknowledgement and the first sign that yes, it was wrong. And that would be a very big step. I mean, saying I'm sorry for me, I probably wouldn't even want him say nothing else coming from a man like that. Wouldn't even want him say nothing else. Just say, Roxanne, Raquel, Gloria, I'm sorry for being a John Crow. And from now on, I'll be a raven. You'll be surprised. Yeah, him no have to say nothing. I'm gonna just say, I'll give him a nice little hug. Yeah, That's what I think too, Kim. That's what I think too. That's honestly what I think. Guys, me did forget for asking me for share the live. You know, so true, me not used to them type of something here. Whenever remember to tell me to share the live. And Roxanne mouth will get dry and I will soon cut off. I was thinking him turning to God, becoming a Christian. He would have called a little meeting, say sorry, and do better. Honestly, Kim, I thought the same thing too. I thought the exact same thing. I thought that too, but that didn't happen. So in regards to what you said earlier, maybe in the back of his head, he did nothing wrong. I'm thinking that probably that is it. So probably if me, he will say, let's keep a meeting and let's talk about this in probably like, what I talk about? What am I do? You know, that would be sad. The reaction them you would want something that you would have visit that. But me and my little sister, we are awesome, right, Raquel? Well, we're not 100, but we are better despite the circumstances. So that is cool. Oh my goodness. So me know Mary Chatterbox have been chatting for 57 minutes. Tanisha, thank you. Oh my goodness, so me love chat. Somebody did tell me one time, say me love hear my voice. Them think me love hear my voice. And that is not true, you know. It's not true. Thank you, Kimor. Thank you so much. And she said, well, I grew up with you guys, and all I can say is you ladies are amazing throughout it all. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tanisha, I can chat. I've discovered it. I'm a chatterbox. I'm not a little bit from a far chatterbox. Girl can chat, man. But I have like a influence. It's good when you're nervous. No, this is not me trying to turn people into alcoholics, but I just wanted to add that if at any time you're nervous about doing anything, once you're not going to do a surgery or you're not going to perform the surgery, just have a little bit of influence in a wine glass and you will be better. Take Roxanne's advice, okay? A little bit of wine helps everything, or vodka. I am not an alcoholic, that. But yeah, guys, this was great for my first live. Actually, all of it shaking. Me say me did want to show them a little outfit of I want. I did have on all heels and everything, cause I'm frightened for food. Yeah, I put on a whole outfit and stuff. I mean, heels. I'm take off my heels back. I'm gonna say, like, girl, that was a little bit extra still. So I end up take off the shoes. I catch myself. I'm gonna show it. Hold on there. I'm gonna hold my clothes and pull up. See if it's still set. So I'm wearing here. I'm still up on my couch. So here I'm wearing a high-waisted barefoot pants, and this and this is just a regular button-down shirt that it is very long and oversized, and I've decided to turn it into a crop top. So yes. So that's my outfit of the day. Thank you. Oh, let me show you the shoes I was wearing. So these are the shoes I was wearing, but I took them off. You need to give them shoes to somebody coming out of nowhere. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I never want to say it, but my shower today. Brush my teeth. I brush my teeth and I shower today just for this live. May I put on one of my best perfume them and stuff. Okay. Yeah, with courtesy of my friend in the States. Her name is Kimor McIntyre. See her in the comment section there. Thank you, Kimor. Oh my god, guys. But guys, thank you so much for being here with me on this first live. I really do appreciate the support. I was very nervous about coming on. Sorry, I was very nervous about coming on. Yes, Tanisha, we need one link up. We need to do one collab, but we don't know how that do together though, Ten. I don't know how that do together, but that'd be really nice though, for real. Um, but I could think about something, Tanisha. I could think about something for true. A nice big something. Yeah. So yeah, so guys, if one show him, oh, to show some beard. Oh, you see the glow. Yeah, man, I make sure my beard, man. Cause I never want to true. First of all, as I say, I brush my teeth. I remember now, I now have on my mask. I never want disrespect, you know. So I brush my teeth until yeah, I brush my teeth. I'm gonna put on the deodorant. I'm gonna put on one perfume. So one girl smell good. I wish Sir A.N. Where you go? ANJU would have opened up a little bit later because I come smell good and think that good for my go around people. It's unfair. And them something in a something regular. Yeah, Tanisha, like, what could I do together? What could I do together? Probably want a challenge or something. Something that I will not steal at. I promise. If we do a challenge, I will not cheat. I will do my best not to cheat in any challenges from henceforth because I see that my sister cannot manage it. Kim said, "Oh my God, Puna, yeah, girl. Mm. I'm a toothbrush today when it see me. It was very surprised. Yeah, but Tanisha, I'm gonna think about something for us to do together. So um, Vision never slap you. So what can I do? I'm gonna do some research about that. Yeah, we now do no dumpling joint. Cause number one, me not really like me like dumpling no, but Raquel, you make them dumpling they too big. The size of them dumpling they scare me. If I did mind like a petite, decent dumpling, then probably would have tried challenge them. Oh, Raquel, if you're still in here, I'm going to confess something on this live. And like I never sit down, some beside of me, you cannot strangle me. And you need a code to come into my yard. So I can talk, I'm not affiliated with. So, you remember when we did the dumpling challenge? You want to know, say, when I count my dumpling, them, I count 10 dumpling, right? And then now when you're in the yard, dig up in the pot and when you look in your plate, your uncle say 9 dumpling. And you say, but go like Ann. And so she sound, but go like Ann. Sister, me not, you get too much dumpling. So I say, oh, but me did don't count and sister me have 10. So she count and she have 9. And sister, you have too much dumpling. So I just fling one dumpling over go give her. Make she get the 10 and me get the 9. So aside from me throwing away the dumpling, them and 9 dumpling me did have and not 10. Come beat me. So yeah, that did happen. That was just a day that me need to repent. Me go repent about that. Because me kind of feel bad. Me kind of feel bad. Because the girl come she come and say, alright, Anne, me go help you out with like a challenge and so and thing. And the girl come with her good heart and thing. And me just did being so deceitful. Me go repent. How good what kind of plan? You can go and move forward this. Me not easy to catch after me not forward. So yeah, but at least my confess, you see, this is what I don't appreciate about people because here I am being vulnerable, right? And basically apologizing to you. I'm sorry, basically apologizing to you about me being dishonest. And you and your friend plan to have a plan on me, trying to do things to me, and I'm trying to repent and become a better person. So now when you plan something against me, what that's gonna make me turn back to my wicked ways. Or I need a thump in my back. Okay. Kimor, you live in New York. I wonder when you're going to get a chance to come and thump me in my back. And when you come from New York to Jamaica, I'm the one that will have to pick you up at the airport. So it look like somebody will have to swim. Don't push your luck. Yes, I know. So you can just perish your thought about the plans, okay? Thanks. Anyways, guys, um, anything else would I like to talk about? I look like me in a chatting mood. Any anybody on the live want to know anything that probably I could share? If you don't want to know anything, you can pick you up. Go along. You can stand there. As me say, you all need a coat to come to my yard. So whatever you plan, you have go catch me out the road. I'm not easy to catch. And a mongrel dog, you watch her back. Any advice on the topic? Yeah, the advice that I would give on tonight's topic would be first of all, if you are in that particular situation that I mentioned, that abusive relationship situation, and as a matter of fact, the topic I it can be expounded on so many other levels because you have physical abuse, you have sexual abuse, emotional abuse, you have verbal abuse, you have all types. So it doesn't really it doesn't have to only be just people that get beat up or all in things here, you know. But What I would say is just be mindful of the kids. My advice would be mindful of the kids. And although you're in a stress and stuff, whenever you have a moment to clear your mind, not because they're little people, you talk to them, see where them headspace is at, because it's not everybody is strong willed that will be thinking negative thoughts and decide not to go through with it. You know, people, you have kids that probably, them because they can't help the situation, they hurt themselves, them hurt other people and things. So I think that talking to your kids, make them understand the situation and do not subject our kids to the situation for too long. I know sometimes we're in some situation and we can't get ourselves out. Probably work and you cannot find the means to get out of the situation as it happens, but it is imperative that we communicate and let the kids know that them can come to you and talk to you if them feel some type of way and stuff. And enough time when you're in a situation, you stress out and thing, you lash out on the kids them too. And we're trying to do that. If you find yourself doing that, because even with my son, like sometimes him get me so mad, and sometimes probably at the time you probably feel some type of way or whatever, and you lash out and think, catch yourself, and you have a little reason with them. Them are little people, but them understand. Them understand. So talk to them and give them encouragement and make them know, say, if it's a case where you can, if no, just tell them, say, listen, your mommy I try or your daddy I try to make things happen so that could just hold strong and just give them the little them understand, trust me. So that is what I would advise anybody. Talk to your kids. Not because they're young and they can't help, but they will understand. Talk to them, pa, and not talk to them, woo, baba. Talk to them, let them understand. Yeah. Kim says, what do you suggest to parents who may have been in the situation and stayed? Why? What do I suggest? Like the question is why? The question would have to be why, Kim, because as I stated earlier, like it could be a case where, all right, then work, so you have the means to probably, sorry, get yourself a place or the man alone a provide and whatever. So because of that, you end up after stuck in a situation. But what I would suggest to the parent who stay in the situation is this: have a plan. You see it say this really not work out and this is affecting me and my child. Just start, save. Have a plan and start, save. That is what I would suggest. And as I say it to somebody because sometimes you say it to the right person. Matter of fact, no over say it to still, but say it to somebody who you can trust. And you never can tell you say it to somebody and the right person, you say it and him say, here, I have one spare room or I have one house over there so where nobody now use. Yeah, you think them come stay there until they get on your feet and stuff like that. So say it to somebody. Say it to somebody and make a plan and stick to your plan. And thus in the midst of you having your plan and sticking to your plan, you just watch your head. That's what I would suggest. Mhm. Anything else, guys? I'm hearing music next door, guys, so it's a party over here for me. Not to lie, that wig here, me no know if I don't put it on good, but me not lie, me feel to take it off right as up on the camera and not you feel no way about it. Me not gonna lie, cause based on what me say, this I'm mostly family and very good friends right there, so feel like I gotta take it off still since you know still I'm stand up right there and talk. Yeah, me know it fit me, but something man, like me not put it on right, man. May I try be a good little mongrel, but I feel like I want to take it off, Dre. I'm gonna keep it on still. Watch on one day. Don't do it. You know me would do it, Don't do me that. Chop. Chop. And oh, she had type so fast on her phone, no good. Chop. Miss Kim or she. Guys, she live a big foreign, in the United States and her phone no good. That don't look good. When you talk to her in the comment section, that don't look good. You can't have a big foreign and not have good phone. You can't have one phone from 2016 and now 2021 and you're a big foreign and I work. That don't look good. Tell her for me that please. I mean, I don't like talk people business and stuff, but I just feel like to share it through all our friends and family. It does. I came up me talk. So I just tell her for me that please. From 2016. If you have a child from 2016, then I go basic school and I look for tech CXC, So the phone need for dash me. I'm gonna really talk people business like that, also. I'm gonna keep good secret. Hmm. Oh Lord of mercy, guys. Probably I need to say, for anybody that chance this video and watches it on the replay. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're brave, but I love you. But guys, thank you so much for being here. It seemed like we don't really have nothing much else to say. I'm gonna run out of things to say. I suck out the whole saliva out of my teeth corner. So unless you have like a question or something like that for me, I don't know what else to say. I don't want us there around time for the people who want to watch afterwards and then me just have this a long something and then me just bore them. I don't want to bore nobody. I want to watch my live and enjoy it and stuff. So I guess within the next 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, we can end the live. So where's my sister? What are you doing? The original plan for this live too, guys, because I was, I was going back in time with this conversation and thing. I don't know, say me love cook and something. When we used to go primary school, we used to get the French fry. I don't know who used to all of who used to go to school, like primary school in the 90s. I don't know if I ever primary school, but me know for my primary school, we used to get French fried chicken back. Honestly, me keep on and do this come out around water. French fried chicken back, right? Them just French fried the chicken back. Taste good, season good. Gwenny. Up a short school there. Jesus. French fried chicken back. And then put it in a little white plastic bag. Not white, but see-through plastic bag. Then you know the same one you make suck in her. Yeah, then put a piece of chicken back in it. And you put ketchup. And for those who can endure pepper like myself, you put little pepper on it. And you just rub up the bag so and eat the chicken back. Yeah, it nice and greasy. Yes, Tanisha, you know me talk about and things. So I said today, I'm gonna plan for do any of my sister never bail out for me. We're gonna try see if we could get some nice good chicken back. Our French fries. I mean, I don't want it in a plate. I want it in the bag. And squeeze the ketchup on it and the pepper, my ghost pepper and thing and rub it up and eat it. Yeah. And that be the plan for do today. The girl just mess up my plan, Dread. No more mouth still a water for chicken back, man. Did love it. Why me do love chicken back so much when I go primary school? That's a one name in a shame, chicken back crew. No child. I go do it though. I go anything next week Friday, I go do it. But them chicken back here nowadays, you notice there's some bony chicken back them myself. Some bony chicken back. You know them some like cut up gum. Remember when time used to there away name the school? I go now, yeah, buy a chicken back and tell her no more than one there. Okay, so I'm big, pretty fat one. I say no, yeah, the one. No man, not no, yeah, Gwenny, yeah, Gwenny, the one there. Yeah, get the chicken back, and you remember a little banana chips, the little retail banana chips that them used to sell at the bag. And oh, me, you see my banana chips. Me not eat like a decent person. You bite the bag and you chew the bag while I eat the banana chips. Kind of want to waste, no, cause most waste, me never want to waste it. I don't know why I eat it like that. So you buy a little banana chips and chicken back and one bag juice when you go home. That's how we snack to go home. Yeah. And then the red sweetie they come with the principal they tell us we have to stop by because them said drugs in it. Yeah, Kim, you remember that? The line used to so long for chicken back them and it was more than one vendors, but you have some vendors that cook a chicken back better than some, right? So like our lady where we normally buy from, we used to, we join the line and thing and get the chicken back. And then it takes so long for you to get the chicken back. You reach back on lunchtime over and miss line with out the door while class are going inside. Oh, here comes the chicken back crew. Stay outside. And then kind of we don't have no shame no again. We have a chicken back in our pocket. And then they have pinch it. And then, but on your face, you look like you're very upset, say teacher have you out there. But you know mind, because you can get to eat a chicken back if you're in a class and it comes so everybody will smell the chicken back. So oh God, oh my God, those days were the days. Yeah man, chicken back crew. That was Kimor, Georgiana, Jeanette, Althea, Buba, Whitey, Melissa. Who else miss out? Latanya. Who else miss out that chicken back crew? Me back foot. The chicken back crew. Lot of God. Mm. Yeah, some did want to get some chicken back for tonight still. French fries and just went back in memory lane and something back to my shortwood days. That would have been amazing. But so guys, I'm gonna say this for the last time. Please, if anybody is here that did not like the live, please like the live. Thank you. I will line up what I do live. Like lava heads. Yeah. Well, me, I did one I lava head then still. Not gonna lie. Give me, I did the bright girl. You and Booba and Jean it. You know the bright? Now I'll tell you, lava head. Um, Thank you guys so much for coming over. Thank you guys for being so interactive. It's my first live, and I really do appreciate you coming. Although the visual isn't all that, because one girl do her makeup and so you know, I really want to say, you know, my thing turn up on something, you know, contour. You know, see, I may get all a nose job, but only thing I say I shine. You know, see my contour all that well. But me do my thing, you know, me come and I try impress, you know. And so I'm a bathe and put on deodorant, brush my teeth and thing, you know. But be one of many more lives that I will do. I'll try to come with more fun topics. I'll try to come with more fun and upbeat topics that we can laugh and talk and you know and thing. But the topic that I spoke on today, I just felt that it was necessary for me to talk about it. It is very necessary. So that's why I did it. So thank you so much for joining in. Love you all. Remember to love yourself and love who love you. People love who love you. All right. And remember, talk to your kids and think. And for the mothers that are here, happy Mother's Day when it comes. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Even if you don't get no gifts, but I hope at least you feel loved. Because at the end of the day, things don't really matter. And I tell people that no, me love things, you know, me love things. But being treated with love and respect is even more important than things. Me get gold chain, me get watches and all type of things. Me lose watches, pop chain, all them things. Them things they mash up and go. But at the end of the day, love and respect that lasts forever. You will always feel that. So get up tomorrow morning and you get egg and bread in your bed. Are people like me, you know, like I them things I'm want, but when it happens to you, you just feel weird, like you sure that you forget this. You know, you feel awkward. That's what we say. Anytime we get things over, I always feel awkward. We don't even feel like we're not deserving, but I just pray, I just hope that everybody have a wonderful Mother's Day tomorrow. If you're not a mother here, treat your mother good. Our mothers do a lot for us. They a whole heap of sacrifices. Most well, the mothers that I know, my mom, she is exceptional, and wish I could give her the entire world, and I hope that before she leaves this earth, next she experience some amazingness and things like that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let me read what I want to say before me lock off. You did well, Ma. Thank you, Kimor. My little sister say good night, sis. Good night, everyone, and thanks for the support. Thank you, sister. Kim said again, Happy Mother's Day to all the lovely moms on the live. Have a great day tomorrow. Yes, so thank you guys. I want to see me can read. I can read. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching and cheers. Bye.